come on a little later tonight, but I thought I'd do a little bit of a energy check-in for the weekend and for next week. So all of you that want to join in on the chat will be open in the next live. I just want to do a shorter video and focus on the reading. So the comments will be open after the reading uploads. So first I'm going to do the cleansing of the space. Got my incense lit. Turn down your volume if you got your headbuds in, just in case. Thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to make a donation to the channel, you can do so through my description or community tab. And my PayPal information is there. You can also search my name on PayPal, and it should present itself. Just match the profile picture with the YouTube and PayPal. Guides, guards, protectors, angels, the Most High, divine energy, please be here to provide a message for the weekend, for the collective energy check-in. Opportunities to look forward to. For the next week. What do we got? Let's go earth signs first. Okay, earth signs, this coming weekend. Any messages for this coming weekend for the earth signs? Okay. Earth signs have been going through it. And now they're coming out of it. It's almost as if there's been an aha moment. There's been a moment of clarity come over them. And now they're working on their own emotional stability. So they're thinking on them about themselves. They're not letting it, letting the people around them determine their emotions. They're getting in touch with who they are and how they want to love going forward. Ooh, there's definitely the Lover's card. And the Lover's card comes out to join a union of masculine and feminine energy. Now, this could very well be within yourself. You could very well, with the Nine of Cups here, you very well could be thinking on yourself, dealing with some self-care, hashing through some maybe past issues that might be holding you back, and creating a situation of awareness within yourself. Any final messages for earth signs coming out? Okay, so what do they got going on next week? What other opportunities? Okay. All right. Okay. to start believing in yourself a little more. Believing in your ability. What other messages for the Earth signs going for next week? For opportunities coming in for them. Oh, getting rid of the toxicity in your life. That's good. What else? What else is going on next week for the Earth signs? Ooh, okay. What else? Okay. Okay. Ooh. So, you guys aren't wanting to make a decision, and it's kind of creating a bit of chaos. However, due to the bitterness that you have within you, you might want to take a step back. Okay? Because you're on your way to a tower with these 4 cards. I'll tell you right now. Because if you don't want to make a decision and try to balance things out, things will become chaotic. Okay? And judgment will be called on you for what you did out of bitterness. Judgment will be called on you. So be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you're going into. Be careful of your actions going into next week or this weekend. Because it's, yeah. Think before you do, think before you say. Because the High Priestess, she's feeling a little bit bitter. She's almost in competition. And she's having a pressure of creating a commitment. And a lot of hidden knowledge coming to light. A lot of secrets coming to light. A lot of situations coming to light. But you're getting rid of the toxicity in your life, which is good. And with the Queen of Wands upside down, I think this is someone maybe that you're trying to get rid of. Which she's very manipulative. She's very cutthroat. She don't mess around. So tread lightly with her. But yeah, I think that's all I got for the Earth signs. That's off the hook. Remember, self-love, self-care, and think of yourself before others. But you and your stubborn self, you're going to do what you're going to do. Alright, what do we got for the air signs for the weekend? Nothing but chaos and lies, apparently. But that's all on the negative and on the reverse. I would hope not. Now, what's in this reading very well could resonate, very well could not. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Got the Nine of Cups coming back out, and then the Knight of Swords coming right side up again. I think that's a realization of maybe loving themselves again. Trying to figure out how they're going to bring some information forward. Alright, Spirit, what do we got for the air signs for this weekend? What do we got for the air signs for this weekend? got for this weekend for the air signs? Alright, fine, I'll take that one. Okay, so this was upside down. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles and we've got the Two of Swords come out with the Wheel of Fortune both on their side. For the weekend, you're wondering whether or not to make a decision. And whatever this decision is going to determine the rest of your life. Okay, because there's either a cycle beginning or a cycle ending. And one of the two is actually very, very fortunate, and one of the two is not so fortunate. So it's basically keeping it the way that it is, or are you wanting to change it? Are you wanting to do something different? However, if you take the leap of faith and you trust in the divine order, Wheel of Fortune, you will get blessings out of it. So it all depends on what the situation is. However, you need to get rid of this greed mentality or this, you know, Queen of Pentacles, she's very stingy when she's upside down. She's very to herself, to a selfish degree. And it's almost to the fact that she's not thinking of the other person. So you kind of got to get out of this bitterness. She's very, very bitter. Okay? It's not going to help you otherwise. And that very well could help you make that decision that you're kind of on the fence about. Whatever this might be. The Two of Swords is also talking about making a choice and calling truths between a disagreement or a mishap. So you very well could call truce with someone and create an understanding. The Ace of Swords, you definitely have some sort of truth or some sort of information coming in at some point. And it's literally going to rock your socks. And we've got the Seven of Wands on the side. So this is somebody that doesn't know what to do. They don't know whether to just to walk out the door or stay there and defend themselves. Because they're trying to find peace, and it doesn't matter where they seem to go. It's either they continue fighting with who they're fighting with now, or they just walk out the door. So it's coming down to that decision, and I think that's having to do with the Two of Swords. And all it is about trying to find your Wheel of Fortune. You're trying to find your blessings. You're trying to find what the purpose is behind all of this. There are lessons in it, and within the lessons there are blessings. But you have to be willing to go through that healing pain in order to deal with that. The Six of Wands coming out. You're kind of going on inside yourself, and you're getting some bad recognition, okay? And you're not really liking the bad press almost that you're getting. But if you embrace that, and if you find solace in that, and you look into it for the lesson, okay, air signs, we got the Ace of Wands. This is a new perspective. This is a new way of looking at things. This is about you. It's a gift, okay? It's a gift. This is a blessing in itself. And being the Ace of Wands, this very well could be a new understanding, a new relationship, a new friendship, a new way of looking at things. It's gonna knock you off your socks. But you have to make a decision. This is gonna change your world. And it's showing that you don't think you're worthy of it. With the Nine of Cups upside down. Yeah, you're not going to be left out in the cold. The Five of Cups right side up, that's being left out in the cold. So upside down, you're not going to be left out in the cold. It's all about being sincere in your intention. Actually sincere in your intention. Because I see that there's been a misunderstanding, or there's been some sort of a, you know, there's been some sort of quarrel happening. And you're just trying to find peace. And you haven't been able to find it anywhere. Doesn't matter where. So this is why you need to look inside yourself and do some healing. Okay? Because it's holding you back from you know, obtaining your Wheel of Fortune. And your Ace of Wands. What have we got new opportunities next week for the air signs? What have we got next week for the air signs? Oh. Anything else? Okay. Anything else? So we got the Page of Wands coming out. Somebody's coming in with a new relationship idea. We got the King of Cups upside down. Somebody's not happy with you at all. And you're missing out on a divine gift because you don't want to heal. You're literally missing out on a divine gift that very well could come in and change your life for the better, but you don't want it. You'd rather just let it go. Like you thought, you know, you thought you could get by with just, you know, your wand, and it's not working out. Not working out at all. But in order to get this new perspective, you need to kind of come out of this funk that you're in. The only way you're going to do that is to heal. And the King of Cups, they're right pissed off right now. You broke somebody's heart. In more ways than one, to some degree. Can we get something positive for Gemini? It's looking like you got a lot of healing to do. Yeah, right now it's all chaos. You need to calm the chaos right now. You need to be honest with yourself. Balance out your shit. And this is healing your inner wounds. Guaranteed. Yeah. A lot of information. You're going to get a lot of downloads. You're going to get a lot of different situations. Like the King of Swords, he's a liar. He's a manipulator. He's a game player. He doesn't give a shit what he says. He just says it and then has to deal with the guilt afterwards. You very well could switch this up. You very well could switch this up. What do we got here? Yeah. You need to be taking a leap of faith. And something about fear. And, like, you literally got the Ace of Cups with the Fool card. So this is taking a leap of faith with love. And actually trying to open up instead of being an asshole. But I think it's too late. It's literally too late for you if this is dealing with another person. Do we got anything? Oh, you got a Ten of Cups possibly too. So maybe there is still hope for you, because it's literally got the Fool taking a leap of faith. You got the Ace of Cups and you got the Ten of Cups. This very well could be wish fulfillment. But you're not going to get there lying. You're not going to get there, you know, you got to let the truth out. You got to try and balance out what's going on. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. Yeah, don't be so stingy with your pentacles. Work on a partnership. Work on a common base with whoever this is. Okay, this is about balancing things out. It very well could be a new partnership. But you gotta own up to your shit. It's the only way you're gonna balance things out. Well, there you go, air signs. That's what you got to look forward to possibly next week. Let's get on to the fire signs, Spirit. What do we got for the fire signs? Yeah, you've been taking a lot of burdens, dealing with a lot of chaos. And we got the King of Swords right side up on the bottom. Fire signs, you're sticking up for yourself finally. You're done being a walking mat for other people and their insecurities. Clearly. You got the Emperor, that's our, you know, that's the sign of Aries right there, and you got the Knight of Cups. So you're looking at the possibilities of a new relationship coming in, a new possibility for love coming in, and it very well could be that you are balanced within yourself now. You know, you're healed enough that you could actually receive love. You could receive that Empress or that Emperor, whatever way you swing. Let's see what else we got. We got the Nine of Wands and we got the Seven of Wands. So this is you coming to the decision to what is actually meaningful in your life. This is what's coming in. You're actually really being analytical about who you're sharing your energy with. So that's not bad. Oh, we got the Ten of Cups and we got the Hierophant. So that very well could be a new love offer, a new commitment coming in. So that's pretty freaking fantastic for you. I'm really, really happy for you. That's like total wish fulfillment too. What do we got for the weekend for fire signs? Got the Five of Cups upside down, kind of, sort of. What else do we got, Spirit? Is there any other ones for the weekend? What other ones for the weekend? What other ones for the weekend? Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So we got nothing but celebrations for the fire signs, it looks like. Three of Cups coming in, new friendships. It shows that you're coming out of a time of healing and of pain. And with this right side up, you're basically in the sadness of these cups being dumped over. However, you're not realizing there's two golden cups in behind you that you're not really focused on. Okay? So now the fact that that's on its side, it's kind of sharing that, you know, you do know you've got cups here, right? But it's almost like you're transitioning out of this, you know, you're letting it go. You're letting you're letting the past go. You've gained a new perspective emotionally on that. So when that's in transit, it's basically you're coming out of a negative emotional situation. So that's every reason to celebrate with the Three of Cups. You're asked to be using your intuition over the weekend and quite possibly into the next week. There's going to be downloads coming in. There's going to be information. There's going to be realizations. There's going to be different things going on in your mind that are going to synchronicity and bring things together, okay? And it's going to bring a lot of light and information to your mind, okay? So there's a lot of realizations with your intuition coming out over the weekend and this week. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling in a position that you're not really knowing what to do. This could be car troubles. This could be very well just trying to get out and get around. This very well could be situations of just trying to find something to do. But you're basically feeling stuck in the moment, okay? And you're not really sure. Now, you're being deceived. There's something going on. Somebody's lying to you. Somebody's giving you this sob story over the weekend, quite possibly over into next week. There's some sort of sob story, some sort of vindictive lie being told to you, information coming forward. So be very, very wary of this Queen of Swords upside down. I do see an ending with the Death card. This doesn't necessarily mean with the actual life per se, but it very well could be a cycle. So going, something's going to change. Something's going to end, and it's going to give way to a new beginning. Okay? So going forward, we got the Six of Cups coming out. This is a bit of a wish fulfillment. This is about being thankful for what you have. It's the family unit. It's the emotional aspect of contentment. So you're kind of focused on yourself. You're focused on what's important to you within your family or your close people around you, your loved ones, and you're just making sure that that's all taken care of. The Seven of Pentacles, this is you taking stock of all the work that you've put in this year. And you're kind of taking a look at all the awe of how far you've come from where you were. Okay, so being grateful, being humbled with the current circumstances, despite what you're going through. With this Queen of Swords energy, you have a lot to be proud of. You have a lot to look back at, and there's been a lot of lessons. So this is working with your stability. This is working with your abundance. This is working with your prosperity all across, and it's a good thing. Take stock of your blessings. Be grateful for what you have. What do we got for the ending messages for fire signs? Any final messages for fire signs? Any final messages for fire signs? Ooh, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So this came down and it was going right side up, but it ended up flat on its side. Okay. So this is the magician, the great magician. This is someone with a lot of different tools. They have the elements at their fingertips. They have the ability to create. They have the ability to manifest their dreams. Okay? And this magic is within you. It's within all of us. However, it takes a certain type of mind, a certain type of soul with good intent in order to wield these, magical energies to manifest their life, to focus on what's important, to banish what's not, and to bring about their reality in a way that's going to not only benefit themselves, but benefit the collective. Okay, wielding your power. With great power comes great responsibility. So thinking before you do, thinking before you say, being analytical in your movements, so that way you're not harming others. You're creating a healing experience. A lot of fast-moving energy coming in with the Eight of Wands, and a lot of closing out of, a lot of final words coming with the Ten of Swords coming through. With the Moon coming out, that's something to do with the illumination of something that you've been wondering or needing closure of. It's about secrets. It's about things coming to light. It's about a lot of different situations. But there will be illumination coming to you. You're having to walk away with the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from what no longer serves you and creating a situation of benefit to yourself, knowing that what's in the horizon in front of you is nothing but blessings. Okay, you still have blessings here, but you're moving on to newer pastures. You're moving on to a new way of perspective and utilizing your emotions. You know, you're leveling up. So you're having to move on into your new. It's almost like walking into your new life. You've got the Justice card. You're feeling unheard. You're feeling like you don't have it all in the bag yet. And you're thinking that there's a lot of misjustice being bestowed upon you. Okay? Just know that what is happening to you in your life is actually making you stronger in the sense that it is happening for you. Okay? It's creating an experience of learning and awareness and understanding to a degree that is going to help you with your stability and help you with your consciousness. With every lesson, there's a blessing. You got the Ace of Pentacles coming out. This is a new offer. This is a new job offer. It very well could be something very spectacular, dealing with maybe a housing issue. You might be getting a new house. You very well could be getting a new job. You very well could be getting more money coming in. It very well could mean that something good is going to happen to you with those, with any of those blessings. So going forward, I hope that resonated with you. So thank you very much. Let's go into the water signs and see what we got going on with the water signs. Thank you for joining us. Any donations are greatly appreciated to my PayPal. If this resonated with you, if you'd like to book a personal, check out my tier list for donation tier. It will qualify you for a certain donation reading. All right, water signs, what do we got for the water signs for the weekend? What do we got for the water signs for the weekend? Water signs. What do we got for the water signs for the weekend? Spirit, ancestors. What do we got for the water sign, Spirit? There we go. What else? Okay. What are we starting off with? Something we're not sure of. We're not sure of our intuition. And we got somebody coming in over the weekend. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody coming in quite possibly with a job offer. Somebody quite possibly looking to help you out. Very well could be helping you out with finances. It very well could be coming through and maybe nurturing you a little bit. Trying to help you get a little bit more stable. This is kind of like a knight in shining armor in a sense of someone that's stable, that's willing to be there for you. Luck is on your side with this one. Dealing with the fact that there's a little rabbit in the grass. So keep that in mind. On water signs over the weekend. What do we got? Unable to make a decision and call truths with something. But you're using your intuition. You're being called to use your intuition. You're burning yourself out. You need to, like, turn back. You need to, like, take a break. You know, use some of that PTO time and take a moment for yourself because you're burning yourself out. You're getting to the point where, you know, there's... And then again, there's something going on where you're kind of like out of juice in a sense. You need to, like, Take some time out. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your body. Listen to who you are. What do we got going for the week going up? For the water signs. What do we got coming up for the week? For the water signs. Not wanting to leave a situation. Not wanting to give up. But kind of sort of unsure. Not really sure, but unsure, but wants to make a decision. And with the Hermit on its side, you're not too sure whether or not your light's bright enough to use it in the dark. It's kind of that situation. It's almost kind of like soaking your lighter and trying to light it, and all you got is some spark. It's like you're not taking things too seriously. You're just kind of going with the flow of the energy at the moment. And, you know, you need to take it a little bit more seriously. Because your intuition is trying to tell you something. Your intuition is telling you some pretty intense information. And you're just kind of like blowing it off like it's nothing. Okay? So you're not wanting to make a decision because you're not really sure as to what the situation is. You're trying to make sense of it. So that's why you don't want to make a decision just yet, which is understandable. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what's within you in order to create a situation of understanding. Okay? Trust yourself. Trust your heart. Trust your mind. Let them work in unison. Let them work as a team. Okay? But somebody's going to come in to help you with that, it looks like. Mindfully. Because you are going to burn yourself out. You got to be open to the possibilities. Right here, you're showing that you're not. You don't want to make a decision. You don't want to call truce. You don't want to be kind of honest with yourself about this. You just want to kind of sit in it. And with the Seven of Wands, dealing with the fact that you're done, you know, you're wondering whether or not you want to stay and fight or you want to just walk out the door yet again. Right? And, you know, trying to find your inner light is a lot to do with believing in yourself, believing in your inner power, believing in the fact that, you know what, you've been through a lot. You know a thing or two. And your intuition is trying to tell you something. So you got to trust that and find your inner light. What else do we got for the water signs for the week coming up? What else do we got for the water signs coming up this week? Is there any final messages? Got any final messages? Ooh. You're coming out of a tower moment. Okay? And towers aren't necessarily a bad thing, okay? Ultimately, yeah, you know what? It's when your whole world crumbles. Okay? When everything that you've ever was thinking about or dreaming about or whatever, and everything that you worked on, it's all coming down to a head. It's coming to a point where you're just not really sure as to what's going on anymore. Now, with the tower upside down, you're coming out of that. Okay? You're totally changed. You're not the same person as you were when you went into this. Okay, of what you're coming out of. Okay, you're coming out with a new realization. Okay, but the whole thing is with a renovation, sometimes you have to destroy what you have in order to rebuild it, to make it better. And by destroying what you have and creating something with a solid foundation and not on all your past, you build the foundation out of new stone or new perspectives. Okay, and utilize that to benefit your life rather than using the old crumbled foundation of perspective or thinking. Change that up, because the stronger you build your foundation, the better the building, the better the structure. Okay, what else do we got for the collective? Okay. What else? Anything else for the next week for the collective, for water signs? Any further? Okay. Any further messages? Well, wow. Wow. Okay, so you're going through a lot of hurt right now, water signs. Okay? You're hurting. And you need to be compassionate with yourself. Stop being so fucking critical. Okay, do I need to say that a little louder for the ones in the back? Like, my God. You don't know whether or not to take this heartbreak and be bitter about it, or you don't know whether or not to actually deal with it and to try to reconcile, or try to... You're just kind of in the middle. You're kind of confused. You don't know really what to do. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to... This, like, it's got this a narcissistic feel to it. Okay? That's what you're dealing with. All right? Now, there's a difference between destructive pain and healing pain. All right? With the Five of Cups, you're really, really destroying yourself because of what you did or what you said or whatever the case may be. Okay? Understand that there's still redemption. Understand that you still have redemption available to you. Okay? With whatever this situation is. Okay? And part of that is being held accountable for what you've done. Part of that is, you know, taking responsibility for your own part in the dumping of these cups. Okay? And I'm not saying that it's all you. But when you're dealing with emotions, you're usually dealing with two people. You know, one or two people. You're dealing with more than that. You know, when you're looking at it in a familial or family sense. Okay? There's a lot of brokenness. There's a lot of emotional heartbreak there. And it's all valid. But it's all in how you deal with it. If you're gonna, you know, if you're not gonna deal with it and you're just gonna push it under the rug and you don't want to end the cycle and you don't want to learn from it, then that's where you're gonna have literally no other choice but to sit with it. Because the divine ain't gonna let you ascend and grow if you're not gonna deal with your shit. Okay? And this is having to do again with a lot of betrayal, a lot of bullshit in your life from different people that you took on as a burden of by yourself. Now we got the Six of Pentacles. You're a giver. You like to give to those that need. You like to help people out. And, you know, you're going to start receiving again. Okay? But divine justice will be struck down on those that actually hurt you. Okay? But you have to show the divine that you're healing, that you're willing to receive those blessings. And this is right down to the aspect of protecting you. And that's partially the reason why you need to be truthful and honest with yourself. Because we got the Two of Swords here, not wanting to be truth. Call it truth even with yourself. Forgive yourself. You'd rather feel guilty to some degree. Okay? What else do we got? We got the Star. And we got the Devil. So you have the choice between good and evil right now. You can either heal yourself and create a better situation for yourself, or you're going to create a more toxic situation. You're coming to the precipice of making a choice. And if I were you, I would choose the light. Because it's so much more healing. It's so much better than what you would have with the toxic. This is your last chance before you really can't turn back. If you're not willing to heal and you're not willing to, this doesn't mean you have to forgive the other person, okay? But you can at least show compassion to the situation within yourself. You can show yourself forgiveness. You can show yourself compassion. You can show yourself respect. You can show yourself the integrity to walk in your authenticity of who you are. And you can use all this hurt to better the collective. This is why I say that it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So that way you bring out the light within rather than the darkness. By healing that, you dissolve the darkness. By healing that, you present the world with the light. Now this is full wish fulfillment. This is a wish coming true. Okay? And this is something to do with you. Something money can't buy. Okay? This is something divine coming to you. Okay? And you need to get in touch with this. Like, your first card out was the High Priestess. Okay? There's literally divine gifts that are available to you if you would heal. And that's the extent of it. But you need to heal. You need to get right with your heart. You need to get right with your mind. You need to get right with your soul. You need to sit with the past and show compassion to your adolescence and your youth. And it's showing a lot of negative and a lot of fucked up energy within that. And you need to sit with it and show compassion to your inner child in order to get through this, to become the star, in order to get your blessings. If you turn out and you go negative, it's not going to work out for you. You're not going to get your blessings. And I'm speaking from personal experience. So, I am going to do one oracle card for each element to end out the night. And then I will be coming back on live to start. I will probably do the collective read and to see who we're going to talk about. And maybe do a story time read after this. So the comments will be open in this reading after the reading is done. I didn't have the comments open during the reading because I didn't want to have to get distracted on it. But I will be opening up the live after this to do some card pulls for the late night and late night peeps, subscribers. So you're welcome to stay tuned. We got the Ace of Cups and the Death card. So one cycle's closing and another cycle's starting. Alright, so let's see what we got with the Oracle deck. Alright, Spirit. What do we got for the Earth signs? What do we got for the Earth signs? We got the Messenger. Okay, so the Messenger is talking about getting in touch with your inner angel. Okay, this is about paying it forward. This is about creating a situation of a healing energy around you. Now, this very well could be an angel by your side. If you believe in angels, they very well could have been guiding you. There's messages in that. So it's asking you to pay attention to your it's asking you to pay attention to your intuition and pay attention to your guides and what messages are coming forward. Okay? So we're going to go with air signs. What do we got for air signs? What do we got for air signs? What do we got for air signs? You got heart and soul. You need to get in touch with yourself. You need to dig a little bit deeper. Because again, there are blessings within the lessons. Okay, we had that within the air signs earlier. Almost all the signs, actually. The heart and soul, you need to find balance within that. And with the heart, this is about loving yourself. This is about loving who you are. This is about connecting that heart and soul to the divine. Everyone has the option to do this. They have to do their shadow work. They have to be right and balanced with the mind, body, and spirit in order to connect your heart and soul to the divine. But it takes work. And the reason why is because you cannot reach the higher realms of consciousness without being right with yourself. Because you need to vibe in such a way that's high enough to reach that consciousness. Okay, and that's utilizing your heart and your heartbeat to create a situation where you can connect to your soul. And within the soul is your Akashic records. It's also your soul purpose of being here. It's the awakening. It's the remembering of your past lives and the reason and the purpose for you being here on earth this life. It's all within that construct. It's all within that energy and within that balance. This is an inner journey that only you can take. No one can, you can't buy your way in. It doesn't work that way. All right, fire signs, what do we got for you for the oracle? What's the message, the oracle message for the fire signs? Ooh, the fire energy is very feisty. What is the message for the fire signs? What do we got for the fire signs? Okay. We got cards jumping out. No, I'm not going to take all those. Let's just keep going. Okay. Fire signs. Mother Mary. Mother Mary is asking you to reach the nurturing side within you. This is almost the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Now, the Mother Mary is asking you to be compassionate, asking you to be forgiving, asking you to be in a position of, contemplation and unconditional love. There's a lot of people hurting around you, and they need you. They need your protective, fiery energy. Be supportive, be compassionate, be understanding with those around you. You can always rise to be the better person. You can always rise to be the better one. Okay? But to be compassionate. Okay, this doesn't mean to not have any boundaries. It just means to be compassionate with yourself as well as others. Don't be so critical. Be open to forgiveness. Hurt people hurt people. We're all hurting right now. All right, Oracle, what do we got for the water signs? What do we got for the water signs? Water signs, intimacy. You are being asked to create an intimacy within yourself. This is dealing with a lot of self-love, self-pleasure, being in your nirvana of, and being in your sensual intimacy, but being honest in that, being vulnerable, being open and authentic. So I hope that helped. And I hope you're having a good evening. I will be opening up the live for card reads, spirit messages, and quite possibly a couple games to win a full reading. So be part of the conversation. It should be loaded within no time after the live. I thank you for watching and supporting the channel with all of my heart and soul. I am humbly grateful for all the love and the support that I've received. And going from 250 views to well over 31,000 views in just over a week has very much humbled me. And that also goes out to my wonderful subscribers. Thank you so much for your loyalty and support. And I hope you find peace within your heart and the clarity and the strength that you need to get through it, to be your best self, to be your most authentic self, and to create a healing not only for yourself, but the people around you. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I hope you have a beautiful night. Live chat coming soon.